This is another episode to How Far Is Too Far with your host Brian. Follow us on Instagram, Snapchat, Spotify, Apple Music, all of the social. Please support the fling. It's taking a minute, it's taking a toll on me, but it's okay. I do it out of love. And today we are here with a very, very special guest. Very good friend of mine, old friend of mine. Back when I used to have like a super foreign accent. Mm-hmm. Ladies and gentlemen, Cynthia.
Hello.
How you been, hon?
I've been good. How are you? Foreign accent? I never really caught it. Just like the little.
What do you mean? You used to make fun of me for it.
Yeah, and your friends, the two Spanish ones.
Ricky and Jamie.
Yep.
But they didn't have no accent. Like they was born here. Maybe I don't know. You could. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, it's been quite a while since I've seen you. Since I got to talk to you. Mm-hmm. I picture that. You know, a lot has changed. A lot has changed in me.
A lot.
I mean, I was 140 pounds when you met me.
You're not 140. You were not 140.
I was 140.
I'm 160 pounds right now.
No, maybe 170. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe like
capping.
170, 180. I'm like, whoa, you were not as small as I'm.
I was small as fuck. Like if you go into the picture album, I'm like, what's that club in?
You were skinny, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember because your eyes used to pop out way further from
Shut up. We're not talking about that. How far is too far, guys? Anyway, one thing that Sin and I have in common is that we are both foreign. Mm-hmm. And then a lot of people don't get to understand what is to be a foreign in a foreign fucking country, especially in Canada, where you know you get here, everybody seems to be really nice to you until.
No, I don't know what country you came to, but Canada was not nice to me.
Listen, let me tell you something. Up until the day that somebody explained to me what like racism looks like okay, like when you see this is what it means. Mm-hmm. I was like blinded. Mm-hmm. Like you couldn't tell me that these people were, you know, coming after you because of the way you looked or what you, because you switched languages back and forth and they felt upset that they couldn't understand what you were saying. You know, all of that shit was a mystery to me at some point in my life. Mm-hmm. And, you know, I feel like you had a little bit of a better opportunity to live those things due to the fact that how old were you when you got here?
I was 5.
I got here when I was 17. So I went to high school for like a year and a half and then that was it. Like I went to college, whatever. Mm-hmm. After that, people treat you like an adult. So you kind of...
And your background is what exactly?
I'm Dominican.
So you guys have quite a bit of a community too.
Not here.
But like...
I feel like that's just me.
No, Spanish community isn't like...
Nah, like honestly, like there is racist... Yeah. There's racism within like the Spanish community,
which is weird.
I'm not gonna say who they are because you know they catch their feelings and they wanna you know kill me for it, but they know who they are. Mm-hmm. And no, like unless they're like the islander guys that speak Spanish, you know, Puerto Rican, Cuban, and us, like if it wasn't because of the fact that we spoke Spanish, all three of us, you know, we would have been in the mix with like Jamaica and whoever else, you know, the Caribbean. We're still part of the Caribbean. The only difference is that we don't speak patois, we speak Spanish, and it's just the three of us. Mm-hmm. So unless it's like one of those three islands like mingling with each other, we don't really relate to the guys in South America. It's a whole different, like, you know, those guys that you mentioned, like Ricky and Jamie. Mm-hmm. I love them guys, but I want to kill them. I don't understand them. You know, the shit that they like, the shit that I like is like, what the fuck? Why are you guys alive? Mm-hmm. And you know, we kind of learned to love each other because this is all we had here. Mm-hmm. You know, it was either us that could relate to the whole, you know, speaking another language and whatever, blah blah blah, or it was, you know, talk to the white people and lose who you are essentially a little bit. You know, so hashtag the whitewash.
Wait, did you guys always live in Brantford?
Yes.
Yeah, very whitewashed.
Like I couldn't. I
like okay, so like you know how I met Pat and stuff from school, and then that's how I got to know you guys.
Yeah. So,
I think Pat was the only black person in the entire program, except for like I've seen Nate and like a couple people that hung out with Pat, and that was the black crew in Brantford School. Right. And I'm like,
That's still it. Like, it's still the same guys. You know, Dexter, Pat. You know, so and so for whatever. You know, people not gonna understand who those guys are, but basically the guys, the black community of Brantford is still the same guys. You know,
Consists of 5.
yeah, the Power Rangers. The Power Rangers. Call them that. You know, I came in late to the squad, so like, I feel like I'm just a backup. Like,
What do you mean? You came in
both,
at the right time.
no, but
That's
like,
when they met me. That's when everything was popping.
but
Like,
by the time I got here, like, they were already established. You know,
that's true.
like, I
within the
didn't
city.
build with them. I just, you know, jump on the bandwagon type of shit. But you know,
Yeah.
they already had their name out there and whatever. And it's just it's funny how, you know, shit works. You know, they still stuck with each other. They know I'm here. They come visit me. You know, they're not gonna let me die. But at the end of the day, like, I'm not the and within the top 5 pick enough to go to the games. You know, like, I'm in the bench. But that's okay. I love them guys still.
I think you can't look at it that way either. It's like, because I have friends too, like, and you know, and they're sometimes like, oh, well, why didn't you invite me? It's like, at the time and at the place, it's like certain people you think of, right? So like, if I all my friends have kids basically, except for my friend Sari. So anytime I want to do wild out, fuck, I don't even know what to go and go crazy and go party, I call Sari. But if I had like a family dinner or like, you know, barbecues, I'd invite all my friends.
Okay.
Right? So it's like a little bit different. I don't know. Pat has.
Nah, for me, it's more like they don't invite me for anything unless somebody flops.
See, no, that's a
No,
dick
but like,
move.
but like,
They're dicks.
let me tell you something, and that's probably my perspective, but like, I'm happy with that perspective. That is a big difference in between like male and females. That shit doesn't bother me. Like I get it. Like, those guys, they all grew up together, so they gonna root for themselves. I just came in, you know, 17 years later. Why should I deserve a place of, like, you know, top 5? I don't, and I'm okay with that. Like, you know, if whatever happens and they're like, yo, fam, reach out, whatever, blah 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 blah. Great. Like, if I'm able to, I'm gonna show up. But like, I'm not expecting it either. Now, do I call those guys my friends? Yes. Like, for the shit that matters, they're there.
Of course.
They're there. So like, I ain't got no complaints. You know, everybody's got to do their life the way they want to. And you know, there shouldn't be no like buts or maybes on that. At the end of the day, we're all here trying to make it just as bad. You know, with the same desires. Some of us want boats, other people want bikes. It's whatever. What do you want?
Me?
What do you want?
Time freedom.
Time freedom.
Financial freedom.
Financial
I want
freedom.
Travel the world. Really.
FYI, guys, Cynthia's an entrepreneur. You know, she has a 9 to 5 for fun.
It's not even a 9 to 5 because realistically,
it's not even 9 to 5.
No, so let me tell you what I do. So in the mornings, I actually built a business for my mom 6 years ago.
Okay.
Took me 6 years to build it for her just because of the clientele and stuff, and I wanted to make sure it's stable for her.
To like get out.
Yeah, so we were staging homes and cleaning houses and stuff, and that's like, she doesn't speak very much English.
Okay.
She didn't go to school, so she doesn't have anything, but I wanted her to make money because the company she was with was basically, what they were doing with her is they were paying her a percentage of what the house was being cleaned for or whatever. And so they ended up ripping her off, and she'd end up with like 20-30% of the income.
Oh, wow.
So like pennies. And I'm like, no, you're not doing that. That's so, no, like, what do you mean? That's
like, what would you?
I was pissed when I was seeing her paychecks and seeing like how many houses she would do and stuff. I was pissed off for her. Sorry.
It's okay.
So I literally told her, like, what are you doing? This is not it. Like, you're literally making him money and you're here dying, breaking your back. Because at the end of the day, house cleaning is not easy. No. Right? Like, clean your own house and you're going to be tired. Imagine like
having to do it for a living.
And 3-4 houses. And some of these homes are like 5,000 square foot homes. Sometimes we had to stage them from Remax. So we worked with Remax for quite a bit until the lady passed away. And she basically gave us the house. We cleaned it and we set it up for open houses. Okay. And then we helped them, close up and stuff. And then we made money there too. So I loved doing that part because I wasn't cleaning much. Yeah. And then, after I built my mom's business, I'm like, okay, I need to do something with myself. Like, I need to pick something that I know is going to change my lifestyle because my family, we love food. So you know, as soon as you
No,
mentioned,
I've been there a few times.
Holy.
It's mud.
yeah. So like, I love food. I eat a shit ton. I can out eat most of the people around me, which is not something, you know, I should be proud of, but
But it's true.
it's true. It
I mean,
really
you look,
is true.
you look good to be in that. I
Thanks.
can afford it. Like I've been intermittent fasting for like year and a half now.
Mm-hmm.
It's whatever.
It's because
I just like it now.
yeah.
I'm not expecting much.
You
from
know
it.
what? You know what happens when you intermittent fast for too long? It doesn't work anymore. Now your body's used to it.
I don't think it ever did.
Oh well. Wow.
I don't think it ever
You're
did.
doing something wrong.
Now, one thing with it though that I do appreciate is the energy level. Because I gain weight and automatically was just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I didn't recognize myself. And intermittent fasting, maybe I didn't lose all the weight, but at least I'm alive. Like I'm able to be here.
And you're
like,
going down, yeah.
Oh yeah, like whatever.
Takes time.
But other than that, like,
You just need to add a little fitness in there. Watch the things you eat, and you're good.
I eat pretty good. Like
Yeah?
you won't believe. I don't snack. I don't pop. I don't chip.
I don't pop. I don't chip.
It's the craziest thing. Like, guys look at me and like, so how is it that you're so big? I'm like, I don't know.
What about the amount you eat?
Oh, nothing. It's weird. You spend a week with me and you're like, that should make no sense.
So
I just feel.
how much? Okay, so you don't eat a lot, but how much are you burning? Like,
That's a
what
problem.
do you do?
That's a problem.
See, because you
That's
could
a
be
problem.
eating.
That's a problem. Am I
Yeah.
burning more than I'm intaking? Most likely not.
No,
Probably,
definitely not.
Probably close, but I'm still like over intaking more than what I burn.
Are you maintaining your weight? Are you losing weight?
Yes. No,
So if you're maintaining,
it just stays. Yeah.
if you're maintaining, you're just doing just about
Yeah.
enough. If you want to lose weight, you have to do more and eat less.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I was trying to like go on a calorie deficit or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's great, but it helps to like burn calories on top of it. So I was biking a lot. So that did work for a little bit. Like I was seeing results and whatever. But then winter came.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go on a fucking
Listen.
bike. And I can't run. I'm not a runner. Fuck that.
I don't run either. I lift weights.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Well, that's my thing too. I've never the times that I've give up the gym, it's because of COVID. Other than that,
Yeah, it's hard right now for a lot of people.
I'm in the gym every day, all day, 7 days a week. Nah, actually, it's just 6.
Just 6.
And I've been a gym rat for years now, and I feel like my body's just used to the same shit. Like, the beating of the workouts and this and that, and I come home and eat, and I sleep like shit. That's a big problem I have.
See, there's so many problems that you just listed, honestly, that I could just go through and be like, look, you just need to.
I feel like sleep has got to be
Sleep,
going to bed at 3, waking up at 7:30 is a problem.
And believe it or not, you not cycling your workouts
Yeah,
is a
I believe
problem.
it.
The other thing is you 6-7 days for very long periods of time without deload, without any of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's not going to benefit your body, right?
Yeah.
Because you're literally tiring out your body and you're using the last bit of energy.
Yeah.
Also, what you're eating. So afterwards, the types of foods you're eating, is it benefiting you? What are you eating prior to so you can have a proper work? There's just so many things that you have to watch.
It's a crazy thing.
is.
I probably have like one meal a day, honestly. But it's like 1,800 calories in one meal. Boom. That's it.
And you don't
And
do anything throughout the day?
I'll go to the gym at the end of the day. Right now, because winter, no outdoor activities. But usually I'll be like biking. And then this.
Water's good.
Water.
Water's
a lot of
amazing.
water. Like I don't even piss it anymore. It just stays.
If you spent a week with me, I could tell you exactly what you're doing wrong.
Fucking garbage. Anyway.
Why? Put lemons in there, fruits, something.
See, that's a problem with me too. I feel like if I were to cook myself, that would help the situation like way better.
And how many carbs are you eating versus your proteins? And
Oh man, don't talk to me about no carbs. Bread, it's in there all the fucking time.
See, so it doesn't matter what you're eating. If you're not eating higher protein and more vegetables and fibers and stuff,
Right.
then you're eating more carbs, you're screwed.
More carbs than anything else.
And I'm telling you right now, those 1,800 calories is not 1,800 if you're adding that much carbs.
Yeah.
It's like 21. Think of it. A sub that you'd be eating, like a well-filled sub, is like what, 2,000 calories.
See, but like even then, like it isn't even like it just.
Are you
Like,
deep
it's not even a
frying
fucking
it?
no. I don't deep fry nothing.
No, I do.
Either it's either oven or like boiled.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
I don't like it. Just doesn't sit well. I got old and my stomach is very delicate. I don't drink for that reason. I'm trying to lay off the hookah for that same reason. Like it fucking kills me. But yeah, no, it's just like a lot of bread, pasta, flour shit.
So do you get heartburn?
Yeah.
It's because you're not having enough antioxidants in vegetables.
God damn.
I'm just saying, like, these things.
God damn.
Look, I can break it down to you and, tell you what you're doing wrong. But some people get super offended just because of the fact they're like, no, I'm trying. It's like, but you're not doing the right things, right?
That's the thing with me. Like, I look at myself and I'm like, well, I'm clearly doing something wrong. The fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm not, but yeah, I don't get offended. Yeah, I'm not mad, but I don't feel like that's the right attitude either.
Yeah.
Because it's not like I give up, but then I'm not trying to fix it either. It's like, it's whatever. I'm active. I'm at the gym. Whatever. My biceps looks alright. Depends on the time of the season and whatever. Leave my gut alone.
Listen, see, the weight gain, this is what I tell everybody, because people think like, okay, I gained like 20, 30 pounds, whatever. I still can function, right, they'd say. That's because you have so many muscles from when you're young, when you're playing sports, you know, like being active, doing all. Think of it when you're 35, 40, when you're not that active and you still have the same lifestyle habits, same everything, right? Now, all of a sudden, it's not, whether your lifestyle didn't change, you're aging, right? So your body can't be breaking things down the same. Your muscles aren't going to be the same because you're not doing the same amount of activity. And as you get older, it's obviously less and less because that's just how it works, right? People get caught up with
and your body
work
gets slower too.
Yeah. And for like...
Look at that, just hot water and I'm already fucking... The worst thing ever, just with water.
Something wrong with you. I'm telling you right now, you need to eat more vegetables, more higher protein,
most likely vegetables,
and less carbs. Yes, and heartburn. It'll help you. Believe it or not, if you eat antioxidants like blueberries and stuff, it'll help you with the heartburn.
You know what? Now that you mention it, I didn't have that problem when I was into blueberries. There was a huge gap in my life when I was just in love with those things. Like I would give up any meal over like a pack of blueberries. And I wasn't like this. And then I don't know. It happens with me with things that I get obsessed with. I'm like cereal. I cannot eat cereal because I obsessed with it at one time.
It's carb.
Same thing with blueberries. Can't do it. It just fucking stinks because I overdid it. Shrimp, same thing. Can't eat it. Can't see it. Don't talk to me about fucking shrimp.
So what about carbs? Why haven't you got tired?
Because I don't binge it. It's just there. It's just there every day in some type of form, whether it's like a sandwich or a pasta or fucking rice or whatever. It's just there every day. But I don't binge it though. Like I don't go in and like, oh, I want a burger.
See, I feel bad telling you all these things because my diet's like not the best either. That's like one of the biggest struggles, honestly. Like getting your ass to the gym, working out, getting a regimen, following a program. That's all easy to me. Like,
and I just feel like everything is discipline at the end of the day. You want to get a good body, well, you know what you got to do. You want to be rich, well, you know what you got to do.
Yeah, habits.
Talking about being rich. What do we do about being rich? How do we make that jump?
Multiple sources of income. So like I was mentioning earlier, like I did the fitness stuff, right? So I got into fitness and I really loved it and I wanted to build my own page. So I'm the type of person that I have to be educated in something I'm teaching others.
Yeah.
Like I have to.
Well, you got to know what the fuck you're
inside
talking
out,
about,
right?
Yeah.
Because if you have a question for me, and even like think of it this way, you told me something and I'm just like, like yeah, you're doing it great. I don't know. It's like check your thyroid. Like it's. And that's what I tell people too, is like, if you're going to ask me about fitness, like, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you exactly how it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
Not going to credit you for the things you're doing because at the end of the day, it's not working for you. So whatever. So I learned everything I needed to learn. And I'm like, okay, now I need to monetize my social media to make money off of fitness.
Okay.
So I didn't know how to go about it whatsoever. I spent like maybe a year trying to do it on my own. I made posts, videos, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
My body was changing. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, people can see my before and afters, they're relating to it, but it's not blowing up.
It's not making money.
No, so I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, whatever. So I just kind of gave up on it. And then 2019, as you know, I went through some stuff.
Yeah.
And the first thing I needed to do is change my surroundings.
Yeah.
So I just needed to get out.
The
and
energy.
just everything, just absolutely and I said this to my friends too. I'm like, I love you guys, but like I can't be in the city. Like I hate, you know. And just the position I was in, just my mindset every day, and I didn't want to, I'm not the type of person. I love energy, so I feed off of other people's energy. And when I feel someone energies, I'm an empath. So when I feel someone energies like super low, and I know, like, and it affects me too. So same way, if my energy is super low, I know it affects my friends. Because Terry knows. Terry's like one of those people where anytime she was in a mood or anything, I've always like knew.
Yeah.
So, and I wanted to change that. I wanted to have a different view of the world more than anything. And so someone posted Kelly, and I realized that she's, Hungarian too. I'm like,
Kelly, who's Kelly?
So Kelly's she's my mentor and business partner.
Okay.
Sorry, that's my alarm for my chats. So she's my mentor and business partner.
Okay.
So she actually founded WFAB. So WFAB stands for Work From Anywhere Boss Builders.
All right.
And that's the movement that we have. And the company that they collaborated with was Monet, which is a vegan hair care and skincare company. Because just think about it, like how many people are hopping onto this like new vegan plant-based, like all the burgers. So it's like a high demand product.
Tell me about it. Yep.
And the beauty industry, think about it, it's $1 billion industry. And just like, like out of all people too, Black people utilize like the beauty industry to the maximum because the hair, the makeup, like the amounts of stuff they spend on products. So like, we wanted to build something that's for a community. So they started WFAB, and I joined when I was like 80 something people. And at first I was skeptical because I'm like, okay, I've been reached out from sponsors. I've been, talking to other people and whatnot, because I did want to monetize my social media. And I'm like, okay, well, what is it in for you? Like, what's in it for me? What's in it for you?
Yeah.
And she's like,
nothing.
I'm like, no. Honestly, like Hungarian to Hungarian, what's in it for you? She's like, honey, if you're not making money, I'm not making money. I'm like, I don't believe you. Like I was really like skeptical because of all the things I've been through before. And then December I joined, and ever since then we've been just building. So I have a team now. And we basically learn how to monetize your social media. So we collaborate with different, like right now where I'm collaborating with you.
Yep.
I've collaborated with dancers. I've collaborated with other photographers, like all types of people, models. We were in a music video. Don't ask me for who. I had no idea whose it is. They just asked us to come out. The song was not bumping. Like,
okay.
I'm not even trying to be mean, but it was just, I literally stood there and
No, I feel you.
But because they're networking and stuff, and I wanted to support them because they're smaller entrepreneurs and stuff. So, and that's where the networking comes in. So that's what we basically do. And I don't know, we've just been building. I get to work with all types of different girls. So like they do lashes, hair, nails. Is it just girls? Like no, there's some males as well.
Okay.
There's some males there's actually one of the girls, Diana, her boyfriend, he joined the industry and he started making money from the company same way with the vegan hair care and skincare, because hair care and skincare like is needed all the time. Whether you're broke or not, you need to wash your face and body and hair. Like, you need to shower. And at the end of the day, like
say it louder for the people in the back.
You need to shower, okay? Hygiene. And like that's one of like I don't even know how people don't understand how big the beauty industry is alone, right?
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Kylie.
That's how she became a billionaire.
100%.
Beauty industry.
Yeah.
And that's where, people are like, whoa. And a lot of people were doing this in the States, but nobody was doing it in Canada. Like, we are the fastest growing.